In today's episode, we have one of the most terrifying games on the Switch, along with one of the best racing sims as well. Retro platformers, Metroidvanias, you name it, it's likely on sale. Hey everyone, I'm JP, and welcome to the Digital Game Room. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing to join the crew, and to the fam already here at the channel, welcome back my friends. It's another amazing week for sales, so let's not waste any time and we'll jump right in with a scary game, Alien Isolation. This is a single-player horror survival game offering more than 20 hours of main story gameplay. Now there are a lot of awesome games in this genre, but this is often considered to be one of the best. Players are hunted tirelessly throughout the game, and it takes place on an abandoned space station and tells the story of Ellen Ripley's daughter Amanda as she tries to uncover what happened to her mom. The game is truly terrifying and should only be played by those with nerves of steel. If you feel up to the challenge though, please check it out before the sale ends on February 21st. It's marked down 50%, matching a previous low of just $17.49. Alwa's Awakening is a single-player 2D retro platformer that can take more than 10 hours to complete depending on how many secrets you want to uncover. This is an ultra-challenging platform game where you face off against your enemies and solve puzzles with your trusty magical staff. Along the way, there are numerous upgrades you can find in this large interconnected world featuring a catchy 8-bit soundtrack made just for the game. Now these games again can be notoriously unforgiving and don't hold your hand, leaving you to find the next clue on your own. If you're interested in Alwa's Awakening, it's on sale until the 21st, marked down 40% to just $5.99, and the sequel is also available. Blackbird is a single-player action RPG from Onion Games with a main story that will last roughly 3 or 4 hours to finish up, and it has a download size around 1 GB. This is a tale of a young girl who dies randomly and is reborn as the ominous Blackbird. The game has amazing graphics and a dark atmosphere, but the sound was a particular highlight. Everything in the game alters the sound in one way or another and really pulls you in. There are multiple endings for replayability, and you can even unlock some extra game modes as well. If you're interested in Blackbird, make sure to check it out before the sale ends on February 17th. It's marked down 30% to just $13.29. Blasphemous is a single-player action platformer from Team 17 offering 20 hours or more of main story gameplay, with a download size around 7 GB. Now again, this game is punishingly difficult and combines fast-paced skill-based combat with a deep story-driven narrative. A foul curse has fallen upon the citizens known as the Miracle, and we play as the penitent one. The game was already massive before, but there's been some recent DLC that adds even more content into the game. The combat system is great and the boss battles are amazing. If you're interested in Blasphemous, make sure to check it out before the sale ends on March 3rd. Right now it's marked down 75%, matching a previous low of just $6.24. Dice Legacy is a single-player strategy-style adventure game with a download size around 1.5 gigs and a main story that should last roughly 6 hours or so to wrap up. This is a dice-based survival and city-building type game where the sides of the dice represent the different people in your realm. And this means that the better you treat them, the more powerful they'll be. After your shipwrecks on an uncharted continent, you have to use the dice to explore, build, and gather the strength to progress through the story. The worlds are randomly generated, plus the maps have tons of secrets and unlockables you can find as well. If you're interested in Dice Legacy, be sure to pick it up before the sale ends on February 21st. It's marked down 40% to a new all-time low of just $11.99. Evergate is a single-player adventure platform game from Stone Lantern Games with a main story that will last roughly 7 to 10 hours or so, and it has a download size around 3.7 GB. In this one, players have to use the Soul Flame and unleash extraordinary powers as you dive into the touching story of two kindred spirits. The game features a cool time-based mechanic allowing you to slow time or use these crystals that you find to unleash your full power. The gorgeous environments paired with the original soundtrack were again top-notch. If you're interested in Evergate, make sure to pick it up before the sale ends on February 21st. It's marked down 45% to a new all-time low of just $5.49. Grid Autosport is a racing sim from Feral Interactive available for 2 players in local co-op and up to 8 players online. It has a download size around 6.5 GB and offers one of the most realistic racing experiences on the console. It has some of the most exotic supercars and tons of game modes, plus you can set the difficulty to your level so you won't burn yourself out on some of the harder challenges. With the ability to play anywhere and with online, this is a great option for racing fans. It looks great and runs great on the Switch as well, and if you're interested in Grid Autosport, be sure to pick it up before the sale ends on February 21st. It's marked down 50%, matching a previous low of just $17.49. Kitaria Fables is an action RPG from Twin Hearts with a download size around 1.9 GB, and it offers one of the most unique RPG experiences here on the Switch. There's a heavy emphasis on farming and crafting, and it sees us diving into dangerous dungeons searching for lost relics and resources. The once peaceful wildlife surrounding the village have grown increasingly hostile and aggressive, and it's our job to find out why. The game has a fun combat system, and it can be played in local co-op with 2 people, allowing you to tackle any of the quests together. Now the game should last more than 20 hours to beat, making this a great option, and it's currently on sale until the 21st, marked down 25% to a new all-time low of just $18.74. Oceanhorn, Monster of the Uncharted Seas is a single-player adventure RPG from FDG Entertainment with a download size around 460 megabytes, and it offers roughly 10 hours of main story gameplay. Now this is a love letter to the Zelda titles from the GameCube era, and many of the mechanics are almost identical to something like Wind Waker. In this one, we play as a young boy who wakes up to find his father has gone missing, but left a letter behind. From there, players will set out on a journey to uncover the mystery. Now Oceanhorn combines a gripping story with gorgeous visuals and exciting gameplay. If you're interested in Oceanhorn, make sure to grab it up before the sale ends on the 24th. Right now it's marked down 65%, matching a previous low of just $5.24. However, the sequel is also available if you've already played this one. Paradise Lost is a single-player 3D adventure game from All In Games with a download size around 6 gigs and a main story that will last roughly 14 hours or so to wrap up. In Paradise Lost, we play as a young boy trying to find the mysterious person that our mother knew before she passed away. We'll descend into a futuristic bunker and explore a large underground city while piecing together the story. And we even get some help from an unexpected ally along the way. Now this game is definitely for mature audiences only, as the source material is a bit heavy. However, if you're looking for a great adventure game, make sure to check out Paradise Lost before the sale ends on February 22nd. It's marked down to a new all-time low of just $7.49. Transient, the Extended Edition, is a single-player 3D puzzle game from Iceberg Interactive with a download size just under 4 gigabytes and a main story that will last roughly 5 to 6 hours to complete. The game runs great on the Switch and the graphics are absolutely stunning. Now while the puzzles aren't particularly challenging, they are incorporated well and keep the story flowing forward at a nice pace. There are a ton of things to find as you explore around and plenty of lore to read if you're into that kind of thing. Now the game does have a cyberpunk atmosphere and it blends that Lovecraftian lore into the story. If you're interested in this one, make sure to pick it up before the sale ends again on the 21st. Right now it's marked down 25% to a new low of just $14.99. Alright folks, we have a special bonus segment for today's video. My wonderful friend Miss Bubbles is another amazing content creator here on YouTube and a great friend to us here at the channel. If you have a free moment today, please head over there and show her some love, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Guaranteed to enjoy or your money back. Alright Miss Bubbles, take it away.
Hello friends of JP, I'm Miss Bubbles. If you're looking for weekly reviews before you buy, sales, and so much more, then why not check out my channel? In addition to that, you will also see on my channel very lame jokes, horrible rhyming skills, and overall chaos in the bubbliest way. And I do all of this while talking about different platforms from the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, PC, and also hoping to get into the 3DS in the new year. As for which genres, I love RPGs, JRPGs, cozy games, farming games, anything that's along those lines, be it AAA or indie, it's definitely my cup of tea. Thank you JP for asking me to be on your creator spotlight. It means the world to me. As always, stay bubbly, stay positive, and I hope to see your gorgeous self in my channel.
Oh, thank you so much Miss Bubbles. I truly appreciate you being here on the channel. That's all for today's list, but if you're looking for more great Switch content, deals, gameplays, streams, and more, click here to become part of the digital crew. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.